Welcome back guys. Up to the last lectures we have discussed about the Firebase connection, and one of the important feature of the Firebase is called as the real-time database. In this lecture we are going to discuss about the one more feature of the Firebase called as the authentication. So we are going to perform Firebase authentication in this lecture. So first we will see the demo of our Firebase authentication project, and in the next lecture we are going to start the coding of this project. First let's see the demo. So this is the demo of our application. This is the gradient color background, and at the center of the background color we have one div with the title Firebase authentication. So here I am using the same component for both registration and the login, because if we write the separate components also we have to use the same input fields, so that's waste of time. That's the reason I am using same component for both registration as well as login. So first a user needs to register in this application with his email ID and password, and that details will be sent to direct Firebase authentication called as the Firebase Gmail authentication. Here you can see this is the Firebase as authentication. We are not storing these values anywhere, and we are not keeping these values anywhere like MongoDB, real-time database, etc. We are just directly doing the authentication with the help of Firebase. So already I have registered 2 users in this application. So if I refresh the page, you can able to see the users here. I have 2 users. That means 2 email IDs. This is the first email ID, this is the second email ID. Now I will register with the third email ID. So I will write the email as ronaldo123@gmail.com, and now I will click on the password. Password is equal to 1234567 I will click on the register button. Here you can see we got the alert pop-up with the message, congrats, user registered successfully. Click on OK. Now refresh the page and open Firebase and refresh the page here also. So initially we have only 2 email IDs. Now we will see the third email ID. Here you can see we got our third email ID in our application, ronaldo123@gmail.com. So here we cannot see the password of any user because it is encrypted. You can able to see the user email ID and on which days he was created and on which day he was last signed in, and this is the user ID. It will be common for every user as like our previous real-time database user IDs. So now I will register with one more user, messi9989@gmail.com, and password is 9876543321. Click on register. Here you can see I got the message OK, and refresh. Here refresh the page to see the fourth email ID. Here you can see I got the fourth email ID. So now let's try to log in with this third email ID or fourth email ID, because these first 2 email IDs are created by me, and I will log in with this ronaldo123@gmail.com. So ronaldo123@gmail.com, and password for this ronaldo123 is 123456789. Click on the login button. Here you can see we got the message, sorry, user login failed, because this is the invalid password. We have entered the password as 1234567 up to 8 only. If you remove 9 and press login, we will get the success pop-up. Here you can see, congrats, user logged in successfully. So if you press anything, if you press invalid email or if you enter invalid password, it will show you the error. So I will remove M from the email. Now I will click on the login button. Here you can see, sorry, user login failed. Now I will again put the M here. Click on login button. Here you can see, congrats, user logged in successfully. Press OK. So if you want to register once again with this email ID also, it will show you the error, because email ID is unique for every user. So if you click on register button again, it will show you the error. Here you can see I am clicking on the register button. Here you can see, sorry, user registration failed. This is because a user with this email ID has been registered already. That's the reason it is showing error. So it's very simple application, and we are going to implement it with only one component, which is called as the form, or we can call it as authentication component, and we are going to implement both registration and login in the same component. So in the next lecture we are going to start the implementation of this project. Thank you.